What's up, everybody? It is August the 2nd, and this is I think the third installment of my property improvement slash house build slash all kinds of stuff going on over here. But you just got to witness probably close to the last part of my first time ever excavation. So if you got, please keep any negative comments about my skid steer operating abilities, because that's the first time I ever ran one. But my brother is gracious enough, and I feel blessed that he's got, he has a ton of tools that I borrow from him, and he had his skid steer at close to this piece of property for a couple days. He said he'd show me how to run it, gave me a quick lesson on how to operate the basic functions of it, working the bucket and stuff, and did a pretty good job here. I'm gonna hopefully put a 24 by 24 detached garage here. My house is gonna be over there, maybe 100 feet or so. Have to run some water line. I'm gonna run a water line and like a little electric sub feed over to here eventually. But I'd like to get this built this fall so that I have a place to start storing stuff, bringing some of my tools here, and actually start moving a bunch of stuff here and hopefully storing here for the fall time, and then get our house built next year. So yeah, so I dug probably, let's see, that's probably, that hill right there is probably, like from where I'm standing to there is probably 4 foot high. I moved quite a bit of dirt to get this nice and leveled off. I put a pretty good amount of dirt over here. I might just sort of just ramp that off a little bit. My next step here is to get a whacker. I'm going to go rent a whacker and whack this for a day straight, just to make sure it's all compacted pretty good, because I plan on just getting a load of limestone brought in here, triaxial limestone, putting about 3 or 4 inches of solid limestone down here, and then pouring a pad on top of here. This garage isn't going to be for heavy equipment and stuff. It's going to be for side-by-side and tools and lawnmowers and stuff, and extra stuff, a lot of my extra toys, I guess. And this is I want to put a little food plot in here, so hopefully we get over here. My brother got a rototiller attachment for his skid steer as well, and get this rototilled up and put some seed in here. Maybe have a nice little food plot, and there's some nice places to put tree stands down there, so this is gonna be cool. I've been breathing dust here for a couple days. It finally rained a little bit, but it's been like walking on the moon here. This is just, it rained, but it's still underneath is powder dry. The bees, oh man, I'll be doing my giveaway on this Friday coming up. They're still doing well. I'll probably get honey from them again pretty soon. That's this thing here, the root digger attachment. I call it the spear. It's great for digging up roots, or like when I got down into the more difficult to dig stuff, it loosened everything up so I could get it with the bucket. Whether I did it right or not, the operation part, I'm not the most skilled skid steer driver, that's for sure. Just makes it all the more impressive when I watch people that can run them really well. Like if I watch my brother and like his one worker Chad, they run that thing like it's just an extension of their arm, and it's just a fluid motion. Me, I'm herky-jerky with that thing. I think in the last video, this is probably just a big mound of just brush and debris. It was pretty rough looking here. Still a little rough, but got all that pushed out of here. Like that's the main lane that comes right up through here. That'll go right up to that 2-car garage, that detached garage. And I'm hoping to split off from there and come up through here somewhere as a driveway to the house, so it slopes a little, has a little less slope to it actually than just coming here and just breaking straight up that hill. So it's gonna be a gradual thing here. Yanked out a giant pile of pine trees here too. My wife's not a fan of pine trees, so they all have to go. This is all just a little pine area, but this might be where that driveway comes up. But fortunately, there's some nice little white oaks and hickory trees and stuff that are still hidden in here, so that's really, really awesome. Yeah, this is where that root digger attachment is cool. These little pine trees like this, they're about, I don't know, 3 inches at the base or whatever. You stick that root digger attachment in there and prop them things right out. Let's see, what else is going on? So let's take a walk down here. This is where I drug a pile of trees. I still have some more to drag. I got more cut down to drag. I drug quite a few trees down through to here. But my buddy Mike and I, we were out here yesterday, and I set up a trail camera down here and poured some, we just always call it buck jam. It's basically like a liquid deer attractant. There's some deer tracks right there. Looks like they're using my little road already. This is my little side-by-side road. I'll probably have some traps set down here this year. This is a nice little funnel that just comes right down to a point here. This is pretty much my property line right down through here. I'm just curious if anything started looking at this buck jam or whatever. See if anything's being rooted at yet. I got a camera right here. Pile of logs I drug down here. Nah, I don't see anything. We got that buck jam poured all over the end of that log right there and in the ground, but they haven't started working it yet, really, so. Okay, so yeah, that's about it for today. Hopefully I'll have another video on what I'm doing with my house, and then well, it won't be for another week or so, maybe longer, depending on how everything goes. I mean, we've been having great weather, but we could use some rain. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. I'm gonna jump back in this skid steer, see if I can do a little more damage. And oh yeah, I'll be doing a live stream tomorrow night, so hope to see some people on the live stream. And then on Friday we'll do the drawing for the honey. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a blessed day.